Oh god, is this how death by flies happens? Hello everybody and welcome back to the Ultimate Decades Challenge. It is the second day of 1303 today in game, and it is the 14th day so far of the entire playthrough. Now if you've watched the previous episodes, you'll know it's been really quite dramatic. But luckily, last episode, it did calm down a bit, so, you know, let's hope that we have a bit more of that this episode. I'm sorry if I sound a little bit tired or low-key this episode. I'm just playing today to kind of relax and enjoy myself because it's been one hell of a past couple of weeks. I've been working non-stop, like 16 hours a day on Survive, my mod. It's a post-apocalyptic mod if you're interested. And I've been working on the next update for that, and I'm just really tired. I've just taken a day or so off just to play some other games, relax a bit, and now I want to record an episode of UDC. So that is another reason I'm hoping that nothing dramatic happens in this episode. I did play one day off camera, which was yesterday, Friday, the 13th day of the UDC. Luckily nothing happened on Friday the 13th that was not good, so so yes, here is to hoping this is a non-dramatic playthrough. And it looks like Ama is just gotten up. And she definitely needs her diaper changed. I did play through with her in the household yesterday, and it did make things a lot easier for Udel. So I am genuinely really glad that we did that. Okay, she's just gonna change her diaper now. One thing I did notice yesterday in Udel's moodlets was that he had this one a little off. So I think he's probably getting sick, but I know that might be like a little PTSD from a few episodes ago, but I've removed the deadly Dickensian diseases from my game, so I don't think he'll die from whatever this is, thank God. Oh, I think she might actually need to be properly washed. Okay, so let's just have a look. We have 700 simoleons. You might notice I did delete her high chair because she can sit on these and eat, and it was kind of a waste of money, so I deleted it. Let's just have a look really quick for anything cheap we could use to wash Ama in. I mean, this is only 150. Because you remember, I did have to delete the old bathtub because it was so slow in getting up their hygiene. I wonder if maybe we can take her to, like, a pond or something? Maybe I might just have a look around and see if there's any lots like that, because, you know, I think if they wouldn't have had access to any kind of bathing situation back then, that's kind of what they would have done. So, yeah, instead of doing this whole thing, looking for a bath, let's do that instead first and foremost. Let's just check their needs as well. I mean, they could do with some fun, he could do with hygiene as well, and so could she. So yeah, I think this morning before breakfast we'll have a look and see if there's anywhere they can wash in public. And you may notice I did finally change Modest's night clothes because I got so many comments being like, that's such an uncomfortable thing to wear to bed. Look, I just wanted to use my own custom content, alright? I just saw the stays and I didn't think that she would actually, you know, I didn't think, oh, she's actually sleeping in this. It's probably really uncomfortable. I was just like, ooh, pretty. But anyway, I've changed it and she's probably a lot more comfortable now. Anyway, I think I found a spot. So let's go and travel. Okay, so I found a little spot over here, and this is on the island in Windenburg. I've kind of converted this into almost like a stronghold kind of keep. Like, they've got this big castle with the huge walls over here, and then they've got like a few little almost peasanty houses like this. I don't think a peasant would live in, but there's a windmill over here, and, you know, tiny houses that the peasants who probably worked in and around this keep would have lived in. But we have little beaches around here, so we can wash. You're joking, right? You actually can go into the water around here? Is this because this is pre island living. Are we gonna have to go to a goddamn island living world? What the hell? Like, this looks absolutely perfect for a place to just take a dip, and we can't. Well, that is very disappointing, but at least I got to show you my little stronghold island, I guess. I've never seen this before. This must be part of the medieval Windenburg override. This little ship out here. I love that. That's awesome. That is so cute. I love it. Anyway, I think I'm probably going to have to go and check in a different world if there's anywhere for them to take a dip. Okay, I'm finally back. I had to... Basically, I had put down another lot that replaced the island buffs, and I had to just sort of like find one that would work instead and replace it. And I've also made like a little pond for Ama to paddle in. So it's been a while. But I thought having this here in Windenburg, it was just way better than trying to go somewhere else and figure that out, because, you know, I am trying to be historically accurate. They wouldn't have been able to just travel ages and ages to get somewhere else to find a pond to wash in. So considering this is a lot more local, I think it's a lot better. Okay, let's get Ama to play in the water. And these guys can swim in here as well. Oh, they're just gonna leave. She'll get there eventually. Bye. Okay, their hygiene is going up. Slowly, but it is going up. They honestly, it's a Saturday, you know, Jacques isn't coming till tomorrow. They do need to harvest today, which, you know, historically they would have spent a long time doing that and it would have been their main focus, but we can do that all in one afternoon. So, what are you doing? Oh, he's gonna play in the pond. I think that's probably a good thing, considering Ama's just about here now, so at least you'll have someone in the pond to watch over her. She probably shouldn't be wearing her nice dress to do this. Maybe I'll get it changed, actually. Okay, that's a lot better. Now she can play in the pond. I think what would be a great idea is to actually... I can't remember how much it cost to make this pond, but to just build a little pond on their lot, because then he could also fish in it and she could stay clean and his future children could stay clean very easily as well. So, you know what, I've just realized, so hygiene isn't even going up. That's really stupid. That may be another tweak I have to make. For now, I think I'll just cheat and like make her hygiene go up after a little while, but that may be something I make a mod of after this. That's really cute. I love seeing them play like this though. Okay, I'm just gonna cheat her hygiene up now because I really feel like that should have gotten her hygiene up, but for now we'll just cheat. His too. I think modest. No, hers is still really low. Okay, so they've spent a few hours here now. I think they would have been clean. So I think it's time to go home and do some harvesting. Okay, I'm gonna make him harvest stuff. And while he does, I will get Modest to maybe teach Ama some stuff. Yeah, let's teach her some words, I think. Even though they're still both in their swimwear. We have got one hell of a bumper crop this season. That's amazing. I think because Jacques comes tomorrow, today we'll do like a little something to celebrate the harvest. So maybe a really nice meal. you know, saying that, and I think they can only make the chunky vegetable stew. Although they can make fish head stew with any fish. Or maybe I just send him hunting to get some pigeons. I definitely think once we're able to... Oh wait, we can't grow potatoes, can we? Ah, damn. Not for another few centuries anyway. So many of these recipes contain potatoes. That's so... Damn, that's so annoying. Can't ever cook this because that has lemon in it. We'd be able to make baked mushrooms. Let's, you know what? I'm gonna give him something really quick to eat. Why does he still have the... Okay. Is that pottage still out? Is that still good? I don't think so. Let's just put away our harvestables really quick in the fridge so they don't go bad and they're good for Jacques tomorrow. And then I'm going to send him hunting. Although in the fridge we do have... Where is it? Like this rabbit that we... Ah, come over here. We need to cut up. And we have a pigeon as well. So actually I think I was just saying I was going to send him hunting for a pigeon, but I think we already have one. And a hare. Okay, so we'll cut up all of that meat. And then, oh, we have fat from that as well, which is awesome. This only sells for 1 simoleon, so I definitely think that we will keep that. Can we now cook anything else besides from bloody chunky vegetable stew? We cannot, but, you know, whatever. I think we're gonna have to find a few dishes every season that we aim to make, because this is ridiculous. I think it's probably good to... Oh, we can't even make any ingredients either. We could actually go down to the ocean and grab some sea salt. Some salt water to make sea salt. I think that would be really good. He's really hungry though. We'll just let him eat something. I'm just like, what can I give him? What am I going to allow him? But anyway, in that harvest, we got 32 green beans, 30 artichokes, 7 cherries, 32 pumpkins, and another pumpkin here. We only got 6 carrots. I don't know. Do we just not plant loads of carrots? I don't know. 40 cucumbers, 40 lettuces, 7 blackberries. I think that was from foraging though. But that was like a massive crop. Artichokes sell for 11 simoleons each, which is amazing. The lettuces only sell for 1 simoleon each, which would only get us 42 simoleons. So I'm kind of thinking maybe we just keep the lettuce. We don't sell that, we only grow that to eat ourselves. But I think we're definitely selling the rest of it. Obviously keeping some for us. But yeah, I'm going to feed him and then send him down to the ocean to get some seawater to make sea salt. Okay, he's on his way now. And hopefully he comes back with some seawater. So I think a little bit of salt will perk them up a little bit. It's going to make their meals taste a lot better. And she's asleep right now. She did put herself to bed after that, which was really cute. So let's do some laundry in the wash tub. The chickens and the roosters seem happy. We don't have any, what are they called? Hatchable eggs yet. So still waiting on those. I think now that we've harvested these, we need to actually uproot them all because it's sad, but we can't use them again. Jacques will come tomorrow morning and we will divide up what we want to sell to him and what we want to keep for ourselves. And we will also go through the farming key and just make sure that we know what seeds we want to buy from him tomorrow. Udal is still feeling a little bit off. It's just my luck that he gets sick once again. But here he is. He's back home now. Let's check his inventory. Okay, so he got 3 buckets of salt water. Boiled down to collect the salt for other purposes. What are you doing now? Nothing, I guess. So let's do that right now. Well, we will boil this down to make some salt. Sea salt. Wonderful. I don't know if he actually made his salt or what. We're missing a bucket of seawater, so let's just do that again and keep a closer eye on him, I suppose. I can't see it anywhere in his inventory. This is animal fat. Oh, and what did you do with it? Did you put it in the fridge? No, you... Oh, they're on the floor here. Okay. That works for me. Let's just put this in his inventory, I suppose. And I would really like for you to boil down that last bucket. Oh, look, we can make salted meat now. Oh, that's perfect. And I did see salted boar on one of the meals lists as well. So I think if he's ever able to hunt a boar, that would be amazing. You know what? I think he might have actually done that in the past. Let me just check what meat that we do have. I know I don't have my reshade on right now, but it's just easier to see all of the little text when it's not on. Poultry, rabbit meat. I think that low quality red meat might have been the boar, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure, but I do want to absolutely make some salted meat. I think we're just gonna end up using all of the salt that we have. I think we will just make the largest possible size that we can. You know what? I do remember we have Brazen Lotus's preserving rack, I believe. So maybe I have a look at that instead. Yeah, we have this preserving rack. I swear I put this down before, but I don't think it's saved properly. So let me just... I might need to go on her website and look up how to use this because I don't remember exactly. Okay, so I did just have to buy the Brazen Lotus Homestead Craftables book. It doesn't look super, you know, time appropriate. But, you know, I tried to get a swatch that sort of didn't look as much out of place as the rest of the swatches did. But with this, we can now learn the preserving skill. So it looks like we can preserve lavender, rose, and thyme right now. We have bluebells in our inventory, don't we? It's not lavender. But let's just have a really quick look through this. We won't be able to make tomato sauce, unfortunately, not for another few centuries. But absolutely, I do think we will be able to make some jam in the future, especially blackberry jam. We have blackberries, so is this going to be an issue? See, I didn't pay the bill because, you know, they don't really need it, but maybe I'm going to have to in order to use this. We will definitely be making this kind of stuff once we buy... I don't think we're going to buy a cow. We're probably going to buy a mini goat instead and then use the prairie grass lot trait. Okay, he is going to make some salted meat right now, but I also do just want to say really quickly, you may notice we don't have as much money as before, and that is because I did buy a butter churner. I know we can't use this right now, but I will 100,000% forget to buy this when we can use it, and then I will kick myself for it. So we've got it for now, just purely because I have the worst memory ever. So, you know, in future episodes when we do buy another mini goat, then we will be able to make some butter, I believe. Unless it absolutely needs cow's milk, then we're just gonna have to see. Look at that. That's wonderful. We've got some preserved meat now. Ooh, right next to all the flies. Yummy. I am going to get you to... we will put it away. Are they even hungry? He's not hungry. She isn't hungry. No one's hungry. All of their needs are actually really well met, and I haven't really done anything for them today. So let's just take a quick stock of everything. You should actually gather some wild honey because we can sell that tomorrow. This is drying. They are clean and fed. Oh, we can actually collect some more eggs, so I will get Modest to do that. And I'm actually just going to delete all of the plants in build by mode because operating them all is going to take absolutely forever. I did just end up paying their bills, and I just reset the money to what it was before the bill amount because I definitely want to use this. I do think we're missing a bit of a text string here, but I would assume because this is a jam or a jelly, it would be sugar. And now I'm kind of thinking, as 14th century peasants, really would they have had access to sugar? And the answer would be no, probably not for their entire lives. But I don't know, we'll see. Give me your guys' opinion on if we maybe just pretend that they're using like a chicory root alternative. I do know that's sort of like it's like a fiber, isn't it? Like inulin. It's sweet, but definitely not the same sweetness as sugar. But maybe they're using an alternative. Honey, possibly. Maybe they're using honey. I've definitely not heard of jam being made with honey before, but I mean, honey is sugar at the end of the day. Maybe I will go into the code and just change the recipe requirements to honey instead, because they have a lot of access to honey. So they absolutely would have been able to make blackberry jam. I did just go through all of the recipes and everything really quick. They're going to have to get their preserving skill up to be able to really use it in any kind of capacity. So I'm just sending her back to bed after she's paid the bill. But for now, I think we are just going to keep some of... I think we're going to sell maybe like 3/4 of our harvest to Jacques. And we are probably going to see if we can buy a mini goat, because I think that would be a really awesome next step. And we also need to replace this, which is 550 simoleons, so we can get to making some candles again. There's butterflies around their laundry. That's so cute. I love that. That's because they've been using like flowers in their laundry water. Oh, Emma's up. Why are you sad? She does need to use the toilet. So let's help her. Let's potty train her. Poor Emma. She's kind of been put on the back burner a bit, hasn't she? Just like real life, Sims, babies and children, they're a lot to handle and they take up a lot of your time. So let's just get her skills started. We only need to get her to skill level 2 for her to be able to use this by herself. So hopefully that doesn't take too long. And I don't have my reshade on, once again. I have had a lot of people ask what reshade I'm using. It is by Angio. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. It's called PPP1. That's all it is. I have made a few of my own tweaks, but I do leave that down below in my mods list. It is linked in that. She is a little bit hungry, but I am just going to send her straight back to bed after this. And she can eat breakfast in the morning. HookedOnSims needs to see a doctor because he's sick. What are you sick with? I did tell you he was getting sick. He doesn't know. I really need to... I have like a plague doctor in my Black Death mod, which I will be using when the time comes in this playthrough. I'm actually really looking forward to that. Maybe I should kind of find a way to use him as an add-on for... What is this mod? It's the Healthcare Redux, I think it is. That would be really, really cool, just to have a plague doctor come to your house and sort of diagnose your illnesses from the Healthcare Redux mod. Do let me know if you guys would be interested in that below, because I am so much more likely to make something if other people will use it and not just myself. Oh my god, this is taking forever. Thank you, finally. An hour later. Okay, finally that's over. We can go back to sleep. She's really awake, so I'm not really sure how long she's gonna sleep for, but we'll see, we'll see. Okay, it's a couple hours later and everyone is getting up. Oh, it's raining. Oh, the laundry again. Every single time I put it out, it rains. Anyway, she's just gonna make some breakfast for them all. I will actually get Udal to try and clear the flies. And today is the first day of fall, and it's the second to last day of 1303, I believe. Oh god, is this how death by flies happens? I've never done this. Oh my god, that scared me. I really thought he might die there for a moment. I didn't even think about it. Oh, we need to sweep in here. Absolutely. Who has the mop? I think Udal might. So I will make her sweep up because I want him to go and collect more honey. And... oh, okay. Did we make honey? Okay, never mind. We've made honey. It's also raining outside, so let's get him to collect the eggs. I'm really, really hoping that they give us a hatchable egg sometime soon. I think all you need for that is just to have a rooster and a chicken, but don't quote me on that. I mean, thinking about how I would make it, that is what I would do, so... okay, please sweep up. She's just gonna go through all of this. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. No hatchable chickens. Sorry, eggs, unfortunately. We will get there one day. I'm sure people in the comments will tell me how it's done. It's how it usually goes, and I do actually really appreciate it, so... oh, okay. The pumpkins are not set to autumn for some reason. I think... I don't know why that is, actually. I definitely did. I know this is, no. Let's just wait until the end of the actual season to harvest this. I want to make sure things are as historically accurate as possible. They wouldn't have been able to harvest grapes in the summer. Anyway, according to my farming key. Jacques should be here in about an hour and a half. I have gone through and put everything in Udal's inventory, so he should be able to sell to him. And I think then we will buy a mini goat, which I'm really excited about. I am absolutely going to need names for him or her in the comments, so if you have an idea of a 14th century goat name, I would really appreciate that. And I still haven't named the new chickens or the rooster either, so names for them too. What's she doing? She's just running around outside in the rain. Okay. Perhaps don't let the young child with probably a very bad immune system just wander outside in the cold rain, please. Okay, she's just going to ignore me and be on her notebook instead. I'm not sure what's going on, but she's having major issues being able to interact with Ama. He seems fine, which is good. But she's just not able to root to her and interact with her, which I'm not really sure what's going on. Maybe it'll fix itself once I leave the game, but yeah. That kind of defeats the whole purpose of her moving in if she can't interact with Ama. So let's just... oh. Oh. Well, at least she did manage to interact with her, but it wasn't very great. Oh no. Ama is more aggressive than other toddlers. So she's clingy and aggressive. Not great. Not great at all. I wonder if we're able to get rid of those quirks through the responsibility stuff. You know what I've just realized as well? I changed Jacques' times to not include Sunday anymore because they should be at church right now, which I think I'm going to go send them to do. Once they come back, I do think they have enough money to buy a mini goat or sheep instead. Anyway, sorry. I just have to remember how to buy them. Oh, this is cute. Anyway, you all should get dressed in your Sunday best. Okay, I do think she would have probably had her hair covered and her shoulders covered. Especially going to church, so maybe she doesn't wear this. I think I'm actually going to change her outfit just to be a little bit more church appropriate. So just give me 1 second. Oh, Ama has reached communication level 3. She can now talk. That's wonderful. I wasn't even aware she was at communication level 2. So anyway, this is her, I think, slightly more appropriate churchwear outfit. I just think as an unmarried woman especially, she would have her head covered, and I think this was like a little bit just too revealing for church, especially in the 14th century. Anyway, let's go and travel together for a Sunday service. Okay, I have just made this really temporary, like, stand-in sim. Okay, she's just not going to watch. Maybe I need to make them watch. Are they going to do that? But, okay, as one does during church, normally. Let me just actually tell them to watch his speech. What is going on? Just sit down and watch the speech. We do have an actual religious gathering going on, so they know they're at church, but they are just acting like they are not. I've just realized she's just changed as well out of what I told her to change into, but there are some Sims here at the service today, but I think... Sorry, my camera is everywhere. I think maybe because it is raining pretty hard that some of them decided to stay home, even though I don't think many, if anyone, during the 14th century would have done that. They would have been at church, rain or shine, but not today, apparently. But hey, at least they went. It might not have been perfect, but they're here regardless. Oh, okay, I think that is it for the religious gathering. It is already 2 p.m. on a Sunday, so I think they should go home. Okay, well, that may not have been the best church service, but what on earth is going on here? Oh, is that normal? I suspect it is. Okay, well, that needs cleaning, so let's clean that. And I have also just noticed that this needs to be repaired as well. So, yeah, maybe not the best Sunday. Yeah, she's just standing outside. That's great. She could probably do with a nap, actually, so let's just tell her to do that. And as I said before, we are now going to purchase a mini goat, so let's do that. Okay, so these are the choice of animal that we have. I think... Whoa, 2,000 simoleons for a black mini sheep. So this brown goat is 150. The sheep are a lot more expensive. Oh, Dalmatian mini goat. I think we are going to go for this white belt mini goat. And it is only $150, so maybe we get 2. Okay, I'm also going to get a Dalmatian mini goat as well for 300 simoleons. Really, they pay for themselves very, very quickly, so... Okay, so that's our first goat. Oh, that's so cute. I love the animals in this game. Oh. So now we need 2 names as well. Oh, they're just so cute. Okay, you can go use the bathroom, but let's have a look at our brand new little family members. What do you guys think this one should be called? Oh, and there's the other one. Oh, I just love them. They interact. Oh. Okay, we need like a 14th century version of the name Spot or something for this goat. Oh, I just love them so much. And now we have milk once again, and they were much cheaper than a whole cow. So I'm very happy with this. Thank you to all of the people who suggested that I get these instead of a cow. I think it was definitely the best decision. And before I forget, let's put the prairie grass lot tray on our lot so then we can end up feeding them for free. Okay, so day after day, wild prairie grass will pop up and spread. Are the seeds of this hay-yielding plant carried by the wind? Gnomes? Both? Nobody knows. So let's put that on our lot, and that will make things much easier in order to feed our new little additions. Oh my god. I love it. Oh, I love it so, so much. This one has made its way inside already. But yes, hopefully we'll have some prairie grass. Sorry, as I was saying, I got very distracted taking photos of the hopping little sheep. Oh, look at her. She's pooped after church. It's so cute. Anyway, yes, hopefully we get some prairie grass soon so we can feed them. Oh, she's gonna wake her up. Yes, I can't remember what I was just saying, but prairie grass to feed them, hopefully. I don't know why both of them are downstairs, but I think that is where we are going to leave today's episode. I'm very tired, and I think I need to go take a break. But at least we've got our very first harvest done, our first proper harvest. We've been to church, and we've got a little fun swimming hole that they can enjoy. But most importantly, we've got 2 new little family members who are going to be very, very useful. And they're going to give us a lot of simoleons. But that is where things end today. I really hope you enjoyed this episode and you tune in for the next ones. If you've only watched this episode, please go back and watch the other ones. They were very, very dramatic. I think Udal is still sick. He seems to be okay, but you know, knock on wood, nothing bad happens because, you know, we're pretty used to that at this stage. But at least Modest is here and she can help take care of Amar and help take care of the farm. That was definitely the right move, moving her in. So please leave a comment below. What was your favorite part of this episode? Do you have any 14th century names for the goats? And secondly, the chicken and the rooster? But I really hope to see you in the next episode. Bye for now. If you like talking about all things royalty mod, or just want to keep updated on anything related to the mod, then come on over to the Discord. There are loads of friendly people here, and we would love to have you. There is a link in the description to join the Discord.